Hi, my name is John Alford and I'm here today to talk to you about the Integrated STEP course. The WISC Integrated STEP course is a 12-step study tool that applies several theories to teaching a comprehensive drug and alcohol treatment program. And so today I'm going to be talking to you about our reduced intensity program and the methodologies behind that, how it works, some of the theories, and we're going to have a bit of fun doing some learning. The Integrated STEP course is a program developed to particularly study the 12 steps, and it uses two educational theories as the basis. One of them is Bloom's taxonomy and one of them is William Glass's processes of learning, of which we'll talk some more about. There's a bit of motivational interviewing skills needed, a few CBT skills and things like that when delivering the program. So first of all, I want to start talking about Bloom's taxonomy. So let's talk about the 6 different levels in Bloom's taxonomy. Our first level, and this is our foundation of learning, is our remembering level. And all we need to do is get someone to learn the step off by heart, learn it verbatim, so that they can quote it back to you. I don't expect any more at this level. Our second level is our understanding level, and this is where we start to look at the words, what they mean, how important they are, look at the context of the step, and really start to understand how important it is and what the different things mean. The next level is our applying level, and that's simple to do. I might get someone to do something as simple as write something on the board, or give me an example of something within the context of the step. Our next level is the analysing level, and in particular this works really well when we do big book studies. Our evaluating level, which is the next one in Bloom's taxonomy, is looking at finding different solutions. Could I have done something in a very different way? Could I have changed my behaviour? Could I have made an outcome different by applying some different ideas, rules, learning, those sorts of things? Yeah. What can I change? And then our creating level. Here particularly it works well with 12-step philosophy. When we sponsor people, we are in that creative mode. We're thinking on our feet, we're talking to people, we're using all of our knowledge and experience to help that person to our best ability. What I'd like to do now is a short learning experiment, and we're going to be talking some German, and hopefully it will highlight to you the importance of the methodology behind Bloom's taxonomy. Okay, so let's start with our remembering level. And what I'm going to do is talk a little bit of German. And the bit of German that I'm going to say is Der Schnee war tief and weiß. Now if you speak German, you'll understand that. If you don't, you'll think, what the heck is he going on about? If you think about the principles of Bloom's taxonomy, we have within us the ability to remember and learn that off by heart. I could sit here and say, Der Schnee war tief and weiß, and learn that off by heart. You could all do it now. What it doesn't mean is that I understand it. So within the manuals, we're applying this approach, okay? Next of all, I'm going to tell you which applies to the higher up levels of Bloom's taxonomy, the analysing, the evaluating, and all of those levels. I'm going to tell you a little bit of German that will help you understand the first bit. And that goes, Mary hat ein kleines Lamm, ihre Fell war wie Schnee. Okay. What does that mean? I think most of you will guess. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white with snow. Now what my brain does then is it doesn't consciously think, oh, I'm going to use Bloom's taxonomy, but what it does is it'll analyse what I've said and it will transpose it onto that first sentence that I mentioned. So, Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. Now we have some understanding. I can apply that understanding to der Schnee war tief and weiß. And if anyone out there has written it down and is quick, you'll think that it means something like, and it should do, the snow was something and white. Now I want to leave the something in there because that is another important aspect of Bloom's taxonomy, and it's another important part of the manuals. If we learn something off by heart, and people can do this very well with the 12 steps, doesn't mean we understand it all, doesn't mean we can apply it to ourselves, doesn't mean we get the words right. So the word in the middle there, teeth, we don't actually know what it means, and my brain can make up all sorts of things. I can add words in there. The snow was black and white, the snow was drifting and white, and that's a really important point for us to learn and to remember when we're trying to teach a program like this. The second educational principle that I want to talk about that is written into the manuals is written by William Glasser, and he calls it How We Learn. William Glasser says that 10% of what we read, we learn. 20% of what we hear, we learn. 30% of what we see. 50% of what we see and hear. 70% of what is discussed with others. 80% of what is experienced personally. And then 95% of what we teach to someone else. So by me making this video, I'm up in that 70%, that 95%. I'm the one that's really doing learning by telling you about what we're doing. To me, that fits right in with 12-step philosophy. So by becoming a peer leader, by becoming a sponsor, by helping other people through the program, and of course we want our peers to be able to deliver stuff from the program, they're actually going to be up in this 70%, 95% learning bracket, and that is fantastic for our students, our clients, our people, to really grasp this program and get what they're talking about. There is nothing like starting to teach other people that makes you really learn the subject. And actually anyone out there that sponsors anyone, as soon as you become a sponsor, then you really, really want to know what the 12 steps mean, because someone else is dependent on you. So this learning methodology falls right in with all that philosophy and that teaching stuff, I think, very, very well.